Are you having fun in the water? Are you excited about the rain? Gosh, she loves water so much, it's so funny. Lucy, you are such a goofball. She's just doing laps. Yeah, that's so hilarious. Well, it's Monday morning, and I don't think Wiley's going to be able to grade our property today. And probably not tomorrow, and probably not Wednesday, because it looks like we're supposed to get rain for the next 2 days. Well, all day today and Tuesday and Wednesday. So 3 days of rain. And see our internet pole over there? It's here, but it's not connected yet. And they were supposed to come out and do that today too. And I don't think they're going to be able to do that today, because as you can see, it has been raining hard all night and morning. And it finally quit for a little bit. I mean, it's still sprinkling right now, but you can see that clearly somebody is super excited about the rain. But guess who's not so excited about the rain? Mom is not so excited about the rain because we had special plans for today. We had possible gravel coming and grading getting done and our internet getting hooked up. And it looks like there's going to be a slight delay. Oh, but you know what? I don't want to stand under that tree. I need to move. Because I heard it crack earlier. And I heard a couple trees in the forest over there somewhere come down. Probably from the weight of all the rain. So I don't want to stand underneath that. We got to back up. Stand over here and watch Lucy. She's wearing herself out. Oh my goodness. She's got so much energy. But we do have like a little tiny stream that goes across the driveway here. And it goes down into the creek over there. This here, this is pretty hard. It's not squishy soft at all. So it looks like it'll be fine getting in and out of here. It's not like mushy. So, yeah, lots of greenery. And our little boneyard over there, where we got all our storage stuff all tucked in behind the trees there. We're going to put a privacy fence up there. And that might be the location where we put the metal shed, is over there next to that stuff. And then put a privacy fence up here in front of like where the porta potty is. Not a very big one, just a few panels there just to kind of close that in a little bit so you don't have to see it. Most everything is running downhill here, so we don't have a whole lot over here. We've got a small puddle there. But this is the area that's going to get graded when Wiley gets here. You can see there's a big hump right kind of where Linus is at right now. And then there's a really low spot over there where the puddles are, so that will be graded out to be more level and lower level than the RV, so that all the water will run out from the RV. Oh, Linus, hold on. Mommy's coming. He was really scared in the storm. He don't like the storms. Lucy, yeah, she's just the opposite. Her and Linus are, she loves it and he does not love it. But the tent's still standing good. And the shower tent is standing good. I moved the bucket of water and everything to this side so it'll be under the canopy and not get all wet. But you can see there's a little bit of water under the camper that's draining out. But that's why this needs to get graded, so it'll be lower and then there won't be any puddling up over there. So yeah, everything over here looks fine. I tucked everything under the front end of the camper. Everything in Xander's tent was fine. The floor's not wet or anything. Oh, I just go in the bathroom. But the tent's still standing, and the floor did get wet, obviously, but because it does not have a floor on it, we just put a tarp under it, so water does run under the bottom of the floor there. But for the most part, it's not too wet in there. The table got mildly wet, just wiped it down. But yeah. Alright, that's going to be it for today. I just wanted to pop in and let you guys know that we don't quite have our internet yet. There was a weather delay as usual. But we're so close and we're going to have it soon. I'm guessing, probably Thursday, Friday, depending on how wet it is. They might have to wait a day or two. But once we get our blocks and everything under our camper there, we're going to take our steps, and I got some paint that I'm going to paint them that has that grit in it so they're not slippery, and then we'll put those back up on the camper. So that's one of the projects I'm going to be working on here in a little while, but I got some catching up to do on sponsor videos. And oh, maybe that's the branch that fell, because that wasn't there before. But look, it's got a bunch of mushrooms and moss. Look how pretty that is. Hey guys, I got Muscle Mary over here from Mary Miley's Adventures at Butterfly Acres, and she's over here helping me empty this tent because we have a visitor. Hold on, let me show you. Ta-da! Wiley's here, and he's ready to start grading, so we gotta shut up this tent real quick and get everything out of the way. So I'm gotta get back to work. Oh, look, who's there? It's Sean. He's walking. He's here to help. All right, let's get to work. whole area. We're 25 by 55.
All the way out?
Yeah, 25 out and 55 long. So
the same pad as this.
It's basically the same as size as this.
Okay.
And then the fence will be around those 2 square pads, so the dogs can run in that area. And then there will be another fenced-in area over on this side here for Xander and Lexi's tents, but it's going to be fenced off separately. So that area there on the outside of the 25, there's going to be another area right on the outside of it that's going to be Xander and Lexi's tent only. And then there's eventually going to be an area over there that's dogs only. So like if company comes over and I need to kennel them up, they'll have a separate edge over there. But this whole front area here, this is like 25 feet out for the fence line. And then another fence line will be another probably 25 by 55 on the outside of that for Xander and Lexi.
Whew, okay.
So thank you, Mary, so much for the mighty muscles, helping me get all that moved out of the way. Wiley's already started here, just stopping to talk about the game plan, see exactly what we need, and then Mary and I needed to move the front steps out of the way so Wiley doesn't run them over, and then as soon as we get our blocks underneath the camper to level it, then we can paint our stairs and get those put back on. But big step. Wiley's here. He's going to be getting it all graded out so we can get our gravel and then we can set everything up. I'm so excited. And guess what, guys?
Right.
Mary, you want to tell them the good news of what's supposed to happen today?
Oh, I'm hoping. Internet.
Yes, internet people are supposed to be here today to finish up. So we are hoping and praying that we are going to have super fast internet here in just a few short hours. So we'll see you back here in a little bit. Great.
It really is.
That really pulled it out perfect.
Yeah.
The edge looks great.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
It may need a little extra cleanup later, you know, but
Yeah, but that looks so much better. That's like way better. Alright guys, so we have the tent moved over there for right now. Today is Friday morning, and Wiley is in the area delivering gravel, and so we are going to be getting our gravel today. I'm so excited. But not only that, let me go take you on a little walk over here, and then I got to get to work. See that roll of ground cloth right there? I need to roll that out before Wiley gets here, so I got to hurry up. But let me go take you on a little walk real quick. And I'm going to show you around this corner over here. I got a little secret surprise over here for you. It's a little muddy still from all the rain we had. But, so let me just pay attention here. But look at that. Ooh, let me zoom you in a minute. See that? Yep, that's Arc West down there, splicing our lines together, and then he's coming over to hook up our router box, and we're gonna have internet today. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Yep, he's working hard, so we're gonna let him get to work, and I'm gonna go put you guys on a hyperlapse probably and get this ground cloth rolled out for Wiley. So let's get to work, everyone. Okay guys, I'm gonna try to show you this. We're gonna have to put my hand up there. Can you guys see that? See how thin that little line is at the top of the blue one there? Those are the two lines that come in for the fiber optic. That's the casing. If you look real close, you can see this little top of the line here. That's the actual line that the fiber comes in on. Isn't that crazy how tiny that is? You see my dirty hands, but now the man with the splicer's here, and he's going to get it hooked up here. Hey Mary! Look at Mary over there, you can see her in the background. We're all excited to have internet here, so we're gathering. It's almost done. That might be our gravel. Alright, so we got Wiley here. The ground's still pretty soft, so I'm not sure if he's going to be able to get in here okay or not. More gravel! Woohoo! Working with Wiley. Wiley. Working with Wiley and our mountain home. And then you can see on the back there he's got Dollar Seed. That would be David Moffat's fabulous seed company. Come on, Lucy. Back up. Uh-oh, our tarp's messed up. Look, our tarp's messed up. I gotta go fix it. You're good. Come on. Lucy, get out of the way. Move. Okay, sorry, I was fixing the stuff there. That's good. Yay! Wiley's got gravel. All right, so we got one load of gravel down. It's looking good so far. And then you can hear, here comes another one. Very exciting. And the internet guy's still here. They had the wrong box in the wrong box. So they're trying to resolve that issue right now. So hopefully we have internet here soon. And gravel. Here he comes. Watch out, Lucy. Lucy, watch out. Lucy. Go ahead. Whoa. That didn't work out, right?
You break my chain?
Something popped, yeah.
It broke my chain. Dang it.
Probably just because it's so wet and extra
Yeah,
heavy.
it is. That's all right. I can spread it out with that. All right.
Wiley's got it covered.
I've been trying to figure out what in the heck you guys are thinking about putting rock in the front yard. Then I remember y'all from Arizona. Y'all don't know what grass is.
Right? Those are only for golf courses out there.
Oh, this is because this is where all the tents are going to be at.
Yeah.
For now. And it's going to be all fenced in, so don't want any grass in here.
Nobody needs to know. Surrender to the grief. Nobody needs to know. Let go. Steer it up, create rings. We make something out of nothing. If you believe, hold on tight. Scream into the night. Make it all glow. Dress up the shit inside. You're part of the rainbow. It's your right. Trauma in every cell. No wonder why we dwell. Medicine don't stand a chance as we dance. Lay down, bend or give in. I'll take your skin. Naked among them sins. Let go of what has been. Make it all glow. Dress up the shit inside. You're part of the rainbow. It's your right. Now let it all show. Pave the way for the ones behind. We'll be the sun, not a gray cloud. Stand out.
right, I think Wiley's done for the day.
I think that's a whole lot better than it was.
Oh yeah. And I think what we'll have you do when you bring that next load is connect on that far side there where...
On that other corner over
Yeah,
there?
that far side
Bring it
corner.
straight out?
And bring it straight out, and we'll just get as far as we can with that one. That way we can fill in that corner there. And then that's where the fence is going to go, is on that corner over there. And then we'll just gravel it out as far as it'll go. And then we'll work on doing the outside corner once we get some more money for gravel.
All right.
So
Awesome.
thank you very much, Wiley. We really appreciate it.
You bet. No
Got
problem.
Wiley with Working with Wiley and Our Mountain Home and a few other channels that
Was it positively obnoxious and positively...
offensive TV.
Yeah.
Yep. So you'll see him on 4 different channels. But yeah, he fixed the driveway here a little bit. There was a big divot there he filled in, so it'll be nice and smooth coming in there with a trailer or something. And got the driveway smoothed out here, and we'll get another load of gravel probably Monday. So we'll see you guys on Monday, and we'll
right.
see Wiley on Monday. So y'all have a great day. It's always a great day in Arkansas. Woohoo! Alrighty. So, we had 2 amazing things happen today. One, you can see in front of me. Wiley got the area in front of the camper here all leveled out, graded down so it slopes nicely towards the creek. There's no ups and downs and big pockets to pool up water. And then we got a gravel delivered as well. And we got another load coming on Monday. And so this part here looks great. And I'll walk you through and show you where the next load of gravel is going to go. Still got lots of stuff to start setting up, but we got Lauren and Joel coming with Making It Home on Saturday the 4th, October 4th, and they're going to help us put our fence up around the graveled area here. But the next load of gravel is going to start right here, and it's going to go out that way towards the driveway. And that way when we pull in the car, it'll be gravel, at least the part where we're pulling in and where we're parking the car. But Sean's getting ready to come back and get some water. And we'll check and see how Mary's doing on water. We have got her a couple totes of water already. So her totes of water last her a couple weeks. So it's been about a week since we got her water. But we'll check with her first too, make sure she don't need some more water while we're getting water for ourselves today. But this looks amazing. We had to move the tent out of the way temporarily. And so that's over there. And then we've got this area over here. Right now, this is where the corner of the fence is going to be, right here where the gravel is. I'll stand on the corner. So it's going to go that way in between the 2 tents, except those tents will be taken down. And then at the corner of that tent right over there on the outside, that's where the other corner is going to be. And then it's going to run down this edge here, and then over and back around behind the camper. So that whole area is going to be fenced in. That's going to be like the main recreational area, and all our tents are going to get set up here. Our bathhouse and kitchen tents and the kids' tents and everything for now will be inside the fence. And then eventually we're going to get some more gravel, and we're going to gravel in this area along here and around the outside edge over there by the porta potty on the opposite side of the tree. And then that whole area will be graveled in where you pull in the driveway. It'll be like a 2-lane driveway. So right now we're going to get the closest side done. And then when we get money for more gravel, we'll save up and we'll gravel the other side, go along the front of the outhouse, and come around this outside edge. And we'll gravel up to right here where my feet are. And then we will expand on that on this side as well. Right now we've just got our generator sitting over there. But this area here, we're going to clear all this out here. Oops, we're going to clear all this debris out here. And we are going to extend this side of the gravel here. We'll have a divider fence right here. And this side here will also get fenced in. But we're going to have grass on this side over here. And then we'll cut down all the brush that's sitting around over here. And then all the brush that's in between the big trees. and that way this will be a dog park on this side. So eventually we will fence this area in separately, and that way if we have company and we need to put the dogs off in a separate area so they don't jump up on people, or what, if you know, if there's little kids or whatever, you know, we will be able to partition the dogs off separately, and they'll have a really nice big area to roam over here. So that'll be one of the next areas that we'll work on once we get everything set up. We're going to clean this side out really good, and that way we can have grass growing on a really big section right here, and then we'll clear up all that over there, and they'll be able to run around over there in the trees, and we'll have all the brush picked up, and they can run around and have plenty of room for shade. We'll get a couple little dog houses out here so they can sit inside, and we'll make it some fun. Well, maybe get them some toys and things they can run around on or whatnot, ramps and fun stuff, who knows. But this will be the dog park area over on this side, so they will have plenty of grass and shade and all kinds of good fun stuff. And then this area here where all the gravel's at, this will have all of our tents. So we have plenty of drainage underneath, and it's not getting all muddy under the tents and things like that. And I don't want to have to mow inside the fenced-in area here. So we're going to fence in the gravel area as our immediate living space with all our tents. And it's going to be really exciting. So Lauren and Joel are supposed to be here next weekend, and we will get this all fenced in. And then we will start tackling all the debris over here and start cleaning all this stuff up. The creek is on the other side of all this brush here. So we're going to want to clean all this debris out. This is the trees and stuff that we're sitting in the area over here where the gravel's at now. So it's all been pushed over here. And we need to get this all cleaned up. So that will be what we'll be working on after we get the fence up, get all the tents up and all that good stuff. So we'll kind of be working on a couple things once we get the fence and the tents up. We'll be working on clearing all this, and then we're also going to be working on doing some repairs and upgrades on the inside of the camper. There's a few spots that need some help. A couple spots in the floor, and the slides need to be replaced. We had some water getting down into the slide on the other side and whatnot. So, and the Arkansas moisture is not favorable to that. So we are going to be getting a carport too one day, or an RV carport that'll be like 20 foot by 40 foot, and that will go over the camper. Right now the canopy's pushed in because we needed to move it out of the way to get it out of the way for Wiley to be able to come in here and get the gravel down and grade it. So we got to pull that back out today and yeah, tidy things up and prepare for fencing. So I'm so excited. But the other thing that we got done today was we have internet now. So I'm going to go edit this video, and then I'm going to have blazing fast 2 gigabyte fiber optic internet that we are going to be able to upload videos super fast, and I won't have to go sit in town and use some public Wi-Fi to upload, because one, it's not a real great connection, and number two, if it takes forever, I don't want to sit out in the parking lot somewhere forever. It's just a pain. So we also got a little picnic bench set up over here so we can sit outside, or we can sit inside the screened-in tent. And here's Miss Smiley driving by, and got Mary and Miley signed into the Wi-Fi so they can come down and use it for uploading videos or watching videos or whatever they want to do. It doesn't quite reach to their house, but as long as they're in the area there. Linus has got an extra long lead, so he's getting caught up on all kinds of stuff now. So I'm going to go unstuck him. And I'm going to go edit this video for you guys. So I'm so excited. It's an amazing day in Arkansas, and things are going to start rolling now. We're getting things moving here now that we got our gravel. We got all kinds of work we can do. Sean is starting to feel much better. He can't really lift anything yet. He tried to help when we were moving the tent and everything out of the way, but yeah, that was a little bit much for him, so he's still got to take it easy. But we'll be back to it. So it's been a really exciting day. We've had all kinds of really cool stuff happening, and I just want to say a special thank you to all of you and to the special subscribers who sent us many of these amazing gifts. And it's been an absolute blessing to have you guys here with us on this journey, and it's all just getting started, and I'm super excited. So everyone have a wonderful day, and we'll see you on the next one.